Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. You're here with Sade with the weekly Soul Love Connection readings. Excuse me, not plural. Um, I haven't pre-pulled this time. I've only done this one other time, and I didn't have it, or I didn't get to post it. I was at a car dealership, so it wasn't the best place. But anyway, so I'm doing it now. Just so you guys can, I guess, see me do it. I'm gonna move the camera for a second just so I can shift perspective. 1 second. Okay, so it looks a little weird, but I did it so I had more room, honestly. I'm not gonna front. Yeah. So anyway, just to jump right into it, like I said, this is for those of you who are experiencing a deep soul love connection with someone that you feel has been fated. Not so much the union being fated, but just the fact that you guys came together and you feel this way towards this person, like all of that being destined to happen. And you're trying to see, this is just an update, but you're basically the in totality, you're trying to gain clarity of the connection in every aspect. But for this week, I'm going to start with, I have everything spread out already. So let's see. Spirit, I'm praying over the cards. And I'm asking Spirit what Spirit wants us to know right now when it comes to love. Okay, so I said I don't really mean union, but, Spirit like to play games. Just kidding. Oh gosh. Anyway, okay, so the first card we have here is union. All right. So what I notice about this card all the time is I'm not sure which one is masculine and which one's feminine. Doesn't really matter too much, but you can see these two are, sweetly connecting here at the center. And then I also noticed that the crown chakra here is right in between them. So they're connecting on a spiritual level. So you guys are connected on a spiritual level. This union card could be, if you question whether or not, like if that was your question coming into this reading, whether or not you and this person were going to come together in any way. I won't just say romantically, but just coming together in any way. Then take this as confirmation. This is the number 13. So if that has been a number for any of you guys, just take that as confirmation and as a sign. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. Also online, also the chakras always stand out to me. We also have, if you guys have any connection with spirit animals, or you've been seeing a specific animal, take this as a sign. Also, this is an eagle, which is masculine. Eagles, they're the birds that fly the highest. I know that. So they have a better perspective, a more broad perspective on all possibilities. Not just talking about the eagle, but just in general, the eagle being a spirit animal is a sign of you being able to see all the possibilities when it comes to a certain situation or this connection, not just seeing everything black and white, having a more broad perspective, and understanding that there is more than just you, or there's more than just this connection. There's always a bigger picture. There's always more happening than what meets the eye. Okay. So don't always go by what's happening in the physical, determining, okay, well, this means that and that's that. I'm done. You can't do that because there's always more, So, okay, this one already stands out to me. This is the Four of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. This one has to do with, Four of Pentacles has to do with holding unnecessary weight, pretty much. Carrying unnecessary weight. All right, that's how I see this in this particular case. Let's see why. Let's see why we got the Four of Pentacles, the Sage. The Sage is more of a Hierophant energy. It looks like the Hermit. I'm trying to remember if it was, I was pausing because I was trying to remember if it was the Sage or a different card that actually represented the Hierophant. But I believe it's the Sage. Let me look just to be sure. Referring to the book here. Yeah, so the Sage does have similar energy to the Hierophant because it has to do with culture, tradition, information, knowledge, communication, and sharing. But the fact that this even says communication and sharing, some of you may have been concerned when it comes to, coming together and gaining some sort of communication from the other person, so that you can understand what's happening right now. I always do this. I'm drawn to a card. I'm going to pull it off to the side, save it for later. So yeah, you're wanting clarity on a certain situation, and you want to talk to this person. You want to talk to this person. Aside from getting clarity, you kind of just want to come together with this person and, you know, just share energy, But let me see. I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles. There's something that you're holding on to that you're needing to let go of. Okay. Let me see. This is the Eight of Wands. Okay. I was about to say coins. Eight of Wands also does have to do with communication. It could also have to do with traveling. So if you're long distance with this person, it's looking like it's likely that this person could come forward. Not saying they'll move to where you are or something, but somehow come forward towards you and give you that wanted communication that you're wanting. This doesn't mean they're going to say or do what you want. Okay. That's why being open is necessary. Being grounded and balanced is necessary because and being in flow and being in acceptance. So grounding, balance, flow, and acceptance are absolutely necessary when it comes to another soul or being, dealing with another soul in such a significant way, because you don't know everything about their journey. You don't know what they're experiencing or what they have experienced. So you need to be open, patient, and understanding if they do approach you, because that leaves an open space where they feel safe enough to do so. Okay, I'm just going to put this one off to the side also. Sorry about that. That just happens sometimes. So, but it looks like, let me see. Let me pull one more card just to see what I get and see what it is. Some of you may be holding on to. Okay. So I got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, in this case, it represents a lot of things, but I'm gonna say what stands out to me in this case, which is holding on to a certain perspective or a certain way of seeing something. You're holding on to an idea. And let me refer to the book because there was something specific, but that's what it's about in this case. Let's see. It's actually a very good card to get to bring attention. So it has to do with your beliefs also. So what you believe, okay, which ties in with oh my gosh, if I can talk, which ties in with perception and perspective, okay? Again, I apologize. Dang. So whatever it is that's why I say you can't always go by what it is you're seeing in front of you. if it, whether it be so checking social media or checking up on that person or just listening to he say she say in the physical world, you can't always go by that, because if you do, that has immediately changed your perspective of the journey of the connection, what's happening right now. I'm getting extra card with this, of the of this divine soul connection. Okay, this fated soul connection is affecting the way you're seeing this person. Okay, and that also goes along with whatever has happened between you guys, in the past or recently, whatever was said, whatever was done. You cannot tie those things to that person's identity or to that person. Okay, you can't say, okay, this means that they're this, or this thing that they said means that you can't really go by that, because usually there is more. All right. And whenever I say there is more, this is not something you usually have to dig deep for, or you go crazy about. Like, when, let's say your divine soul partner or your divine partner is angry with you, right? They're yelling at you, they've cussed you out, let's say. Although that is not the best avenue, and let's say you didn't even do I mean, we all know what this means. You didn't do much. All right. You didn't really do anything. There was nothing that came from that. Anger did not start with you. All right. The understanding comes in when you realize, or it comes up for you, like, okay, I know I didn't do anything. So what is going on? Okay. Pay attention to that idea right there. That means it's not you. It did come from somewhere else. You don't know what it is, and this person may have a wall up and may not be willing to share it with you right now. You're accepting, okay, that's okay, they don't want to share it with me, but at least I have the understanding that it did not start with me. I may be a trigger, but it did not start with me. All right, it wasn't my fault. Okay, so however you're seeing this person, if you have any resentment towards this person, allow yourself to forgive. Okay, you need to allow yourself to forgive. Okay, because you do have feelings for this person, you do love this person, and that is just fine. All right, we all have things that we've gone through or are going through, that affect us in the human world, that affect our perception, affect our perspective. Our duty is to take responsibility for ourselves, for the way we respond or react to something, and make the choice on how we're going to do that, how we're going to go about that. All right. I'm checking the time. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm not allowed to. Never mind. So yeah. And so let's just go ahead and flip this over. Okay, so we have the youth. What does this have to do with? What does youth have to do with? Integrity. All right. About the child. So we have the youth and the child there. That stands out to me already. King of Wands. That card is so pretty. I'll show you guys in a second. And the Mother. Interesting. Okay. Okay, it's thundering and raining. I don't particularly like the sound of thunder, so bear with me. I'm laughing out of nervousness. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so like I said, the first card we got was the youth, integrity, or then we got integrity. So with these two, let's see. There Okay, so this is only gonna pertain to some of you. Okay, so only take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, ignore it and just wait for the second part of the message. So with some of you, there may have been a child that came up. Um, Someone may have gotten pregnant, okay? Or you guys have a child, all right? You may have a child or someone may have gotten pregnant. And for those that this has to do with, for those of you who are either with child or have a child, you may be in separation with this person, and you may be looking at them as, deadbeat, or they just abandon you and the child. You're by yourself, you know, and you want them to step up and take action. This is the King of Wands. You want them to step up and take action. You want them to come forward. You want this family, okay? You want this family life and balance, stability in your life. But whatever resentment you have, and you want this person to be honest. So whatever resentment that you have, in order for, like, if this person does come forward, you need to, like I said before, leave it to be a safe space for that person to come forward, because they could either be in fear, or whatever the case may be, they walked away for something, and just understand that that was supposed to happen, even though it hurts, and it's okay for it to hurt, but you're not meant to hold on to that pain. All right. I say with child because I got the child, I have the mother. So my baby talking to divine feminines, and feminines, you just need to have trust and faith that this person is capable of doing whatever it is that they need to do within their own journey, and step up for themselves, because they do have to step up for themselves first before they can come forward to you. We all have to make sure that ourselves are good, our body is good, our mind, body, and spirit are good before we can come forward and do anything. That doesn't mean that all fathers have to step away or anything. That has nothing to do with that. This is just understanding the person as an individual, okay? And understand that you may or may not know everything about their past and how they were dealt with as a child. And that brings me to my second set of people. Oh yeah, and this is why I said that the whole having baby thing. We have the child, we have the youth, and mother who is with child in the illustration. So, yes. The rest of you, let me go ahead and switch it. The rest of you are needing to heal your inner child. You're needing to heal your inner child, and this may have to do with mother issues. Some of you may not have had a close bond with your mother, or have issues with the relationship with your mom, or just may not deal with your mom at all because of said issues. So you're needing to go on a journey within yourself. Okay, that's what this card is about. Journeying within yourself, and getting to know yourself, getting to know who you are. Detaching yourself from the past with possibly your mother, and going on a journey of the self. Okay, understanding your life, understanding the experiences that may have happened in your life that brought you to where you are today, how it affected you today. Okay, how it affected your perspective, how it affects your perspective, the way you see yourself, the way you see this connection, the way you see the other person. All right. So you need to heal so that your perception can be healed also, so that you can let go of understanding. Okay. Just gonna grab this. Sorry. But yeah, so you are needing to heal your inner child, okay? And journey within. And I will point out that we have wolves in this reading that has come up, and owls, wolves and owls. So if those are two animals that resonate with you, go ahead and look up the spiritual meaning and see how it resonates with you in your life. But yes, you really need to heal your inner child, okay? You're really needing to heal your inner child. Oh, excuse me. And this could have to do with divine. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch what I was about to say. Okay, so thought I saw something. Sorry. The cards I pulled on the side. We have Never Ending Story, Chop Wood, Message in a Bottle, and Mending. Let me pull one more because I usually pull 5. Let's see. Peace. Okay. So immediately with this, I just get that things are coming together. All right. Things are coming together. You may not see it. You may not believe it, but things are coming together. And whatever it is that your intuition is telling you, whatever feelings that you have that you know don't stem from fear, because whatever stems from fear is not the truth. Okay, understand that. Whatever it is you're afraid of that you end up imagining or bringing to your manifesting in your mind, and it hurts you, or it's something that hurts you, that came from your fear. That's something that you're afraid of happening. All right, that is not the truth. Or you're worried about a certain thing. That is not the truth. You may believe that you're in a cycle. You may believe that you're in a never-ending story, and that whatever negative experiences that you've had with this person, you're going to end up having with everyone else or anyone else that comes into your life romantically, or that you're just destined to be in this state pretty much. But that is not true. And you're needing to stop seeing things this way. This could have to do with those of you that are needing to heal your inner child, okay? Because you're used to this. You're used to a certain seeing, maybe between your parents. You're used to seeing a certain type of relationship, and that has affected your life personally. Let's see. We have Chop Wood, and that kind of goes along with this. So you may be in this mindset, this perspective right now. To take yourself out of this perspective, do grounding work, okay? I always say this, going outside is one of my favorite things to do. It's currently raining right now and thundering. Would never go outside in that. Okay, I won't say never, but I'm not going outside in that. But so if that's something that you can't do, do something that makes you feel at peace, okay? That makes you feel good. All right? Drawing, writing in your journal, writing stories, writing poems, watch a movie, something that brings you to the present moment. Do little things, okay? Little things that will take your mind off of the negative. Take your focus away from the negative. Take your focus away from past things that have happened, not in your childhood. You are meant to pay attention to that, but past things that may have happened between you and this person that you just feel like you either can't forgive or you can't move past. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. No matter what it was, you are 100% capable of moving past that. You are not meant to rush past that, okay? You're not meant to rush past that. You're not meant to get over it. You're meant to get through it, okay? And going through it is allowing yourself to heal. Get into that grounded state. Go in within yourself and heal whatever it is that needs healing, including your perspective of this person and this connection. And like I said, for those of you that are needing to heal your inner child, going within yourself and healing that, okay? And being honest with yourself. That's what this integrity is about. Being honest with yourself. I'm also getting that this person does want to be honest with you. They want to be honest and step up, but they're healing their inner child. So, okay. And I get that for the masculines. I do get that for the masculines. Masculines are healing their inner child. So, okay. All right. I just wanted to clarify that. Let's see. I'm pulling on the side right here. You can see right here I have cards. It's my Whispers of Love. So I'm going to ask, just to make it specific, what is the Divine Feminine's current energy towards the masculines? Divine Feminine energy towards the masculines. Okay. So a card I pulled is Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. I take this as accepting your feelings for the masculine, despite any resentment, any feelings of anger, any feelings of betrayal, disappointment, anything, despite any of that, you realize that you do need to accept your feelings for this masculine, that you do have feelings for him and that you need to accept him. And just because I'm saying he, she, him, her, that does not have anything to do with gender. It's also, energy based. And I just wanted to clarify that. So I'll keep that on the side. What else about the feminine's feelings towards the masculine? And this is also a need for some of you to do, is to realize and accept that you do have feelings for this masculine, okay? Because you can't just snap them away. It's not how it works. It's all about acceptance, and I'm looking. Okay. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. That goes along with changing your perspective of the masculine, changing the way you see him, his actions. Okay? Forgiveness, listening with your heart. You want to forgive, you want to accept this love that you have for him, but it's just difficult for you to accept what's happening in the physical or accept what's happened in the past. But you need to accept all of it and get into a state of flow. Okay? Get into a state of acceptance. All right? But that is beautiful. Okay, so you're accepting the love and changing your perspective of the masculine. So divine masculine's energy towards the feminines. Pull that. Divine masculine's energy towards the feminines. Let's see. So what we have for the first card we have is back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And that's actually what I feel like the masculine is doing, or what I felt like the masculine was doing, is, how should I put it? Kind of rethinking his actions, okay? He wants to come forward. He wants to take action. But the whole reevaluating what you want, he wants to be sure, okay? He wants to come forward in energy of certainty, so to end this back and forth in and out energy. Sorry, I guess my battery's reducing even though my phone's plugged in. Don't quite understand that, but that's okay, I guess. So yeah, masculine going back to what you love. Sorry, that threw me off completely. But yeah, so yes, he wants to be sure before coming forward. And he's also on his own journey, feminines, needing to gain a certain understanding of his own, needing to heal himself, heal his inner child. He has things he needs to heal, all right? So what else about the masculine's energy towards feminines? Masculine energy towards the feminines. pulled one. I'm not, keep that to the side. I haven't looked at it yet. Okay. Be authentic. This comes up for the masculine. This has come up for the masculine a few times. This says, be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So the masculine wants to be honest. Integrity. Okay, I said that. The masculine wants to be honest, come forward, remove the mask. Okay, he wants to be able to be naked in front of you, wants to be able to share. All right. But again, he's dealing with his own things. He's needing to be certain. He's needing to go on his own journey. All right. And understand his own self. But he does want to be honest. He wants to come forward and remove the mask and should be able to open up to you. All right. About his feelings and about what's been going on with him. So, and the masculines may be in a state of confliction of some sort. Masculines may be in a state of confliction when it comes to the connection. But the masculines are going through a transformation right now. They're going through a change on their journey. And that's a lot. Healing takes a lot. So feminines, just be in a state of understanding, be in a state of acceptance, be in a state of flow, and pay attention to yourselves, because whatever work that you think the masculine needs to do, you and the masculine are a mirror for each other. So whatever you think it is he needs to do, you need to do also, but in a different way. So I'm drawn to this card. Let me go ahead and pick it up to close the reading. This is the Four of Swords. Okay. Four of Swords has to do with meditation, has to do with healing, going within the self, understanding the self. But because this is from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, let me just read from the book, the extended meaning. So this has to do with, I was just skimming over it, but it had a lot of words that pertain to like structure, organization, understanding. And what I got from all that was this energy here, the chop wood. Okay. So you see the broom, there's a broom here. And I point that out because it's like, as you go into meditation, you're kind of cleaning up the clutter. Okay. Cleaning up the clutter that comes from overthinking, overstressing, or worrying about anything. Okay. Going into a state of meditation and clearing your energy, refocusing, changing your focus from the problem back to love, changing your focus from this connection and your lack of understanding of everything, or your lack of clarity when it comes to this person, and the feeling of the need to know what's going on with that person,